Hey guys, we are going to talk about Wednesday's workout. So today is going to be a little bit more chipper format. We have a couple different movements, a couple different pieces of equipment, and this is going to be a little bit on the longer side. We're also going to talk a little bit about strategy today, which is something we haven't focused that much on since we've been in quarantine. But today is a great opportunity to kind of look at what we're doing, break down sets, and how long it's going to take you. So in a second here, we're going to go to the whiteboard, and we're going to talk about that. So today we've got a 50-calorie row to start you off, followed with 25 hang power cleans. Prescribed weight on this is gonna be 135 for the guys, 95 for the ladies, and of course you're gonna have to make some decisions based on what plates you have available to you at your home. After that, you've got 25 toes to bar, and then we're going into everybody's favorite 50 wall balls. Then we're gonna go back the other way. So we're gonna go back to the 25 toes to bar, more 25 hang power cleans, and then finishing up with one more 50-calorie row. So we are going to look here at the whiteboard and talk a little bit about what your set should look like, how long that may take you, and how I came up with kind of a 20-minute time frame for today's workout.
All right, guys, so here is our whiteboard, and we're going to talk about how I broke this down in my head, coming up with that 20-minute time frame. So as you can see, we've got our workout written out here: 50-calorie row, 25 hang power cleans, 25 toes to bar, 50 wall balls, and then back. So out to the side, I've written kind of how long I think on average this may take you, or how many sets we're looking at. So for your 50-calorie row, for most people, this is probably gonna be somewhere between like 3 to 5 minutes. Some of you fellas may get finished there a little bit quicker than that, but we're gonna say we're gonna average around 4 minutes for that 50-calorie row. That may be a little bit on the high end, but that's still that's around 12-ish calories per minute. So for a lot of people, holding 12 calories a minute for 4 minutes is gonna be a little bit of a challenge, especially for the ladies. So maybe looking more a little bit 3.5, but somewhere around 3.5 to 4 minutes on average there. Into our 25 hang power cleans, we're gonna look to get this done in 3 to 4 sets. So that's gonna be somewhere between 6 to 8 reps at a time. We're gonna look at that taking you about 2-ish minutes. Especially that first round, you'll probably be moving a little bit faster. Your grip is gonna be a little fatigued coming off that row, but depending on how big of sets you can hold and how long you're resting, we're gonna be somewhere around 2 minutes for those 25 reps. Going into your 25 toes to bar, here we're gonna have some bigger sets. Again, grippy, right? We're on the bar. 5 to 7 reps, so it's gonna be somewhere between 5 to 7 sets, somewhere between 5 to 4 reps at a time, possibly getting into some threes. We're looking at around 2 minutes here if you're moving pretty well. Going into those 50 wall balls, if we were to do 5 sets, that'd be 5 sets of 10. With short breaks, we're gonna be somewhere around 3 minutes. So if you looked at that, holding that pace would get you about a 9-minute Karen, which is a pretty decent time. So I think holding 5 sets of 10 is very, very manageable in 3 minutes. Going back into those toes to bar, hopefully we can hold kind of the same rep scheme here. We didn't go out too hard there, so we can manage ourselves on the back end of this workout. Tacked on a little bit of extra time there, 2.5 minutes. Into your hang power cleans, possibly a few extra sets here as well, just due to fatigue. Tacked on another 30 seconds. And then back into that 50-calorie row to finish somewhere between 3 to 5 minutes. So we're averaging around 4. So that is where I came up with this 20-minute time frame. Again, this is an average. This just kind of gives you a pace or a goal going into it. Some of you are going to be considerably faster than this. Some of you may take a little bit longer. It's also going to depend on what you decide to do for weights, or if you have some other variations that you're going to do with this workout.